Oi, shot myself there.
Nice. You can hear me then?
Yeah, perfect, mate. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Nice one.
Cool. What I'm thinking, right, is here's my idea.
Okay.
What I want to do is record all of these calls that we're having.
Yes. So I
And
can keep watching them again.
yeah, not only that, but if I let other people watch them as well, if I put them on YouTube later, then it's going to help other
Yes.
people out. Because what I want to do here is basically take you under my wing and kind of force you to make money.
Brilliant.
And show you everything in the process. So I'm thinking if we could do a call like this, like twice a week or something,
Perfect,
and then
mate.
if you've got any questions you want to ask me or anything that you want me to show you, then I can
Yep.
do it on the call, because I'm guessing a lot of people out there are going to be in a similar position to you,
Yeah. Like
and
don't have
they
a
won't
clue.
they won't really know where to start. So this is really going to help them out as well. So if you're
Perfect,
okay
mate.
with me recording it, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely, mate. No problem. That's great. Because like even like when we go over it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I've got it now. And see, until I do it loads of times, I'm gonna go back to be like, fuck, what is that again? Like, why am I doing this? You know, and I totally forget. So it saves me like being a pain in the arse for you, because I know what it's like when someone is freaking annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that's going to be cool, because it's going to give you something to reference and other people something to reference as well, right?
Yep. How do I turn this on? Share my webcam. Okay. Wait to go and change my t-shirt. I look like a fucking tranny.
No worries.
Okay, bro. Back.
Awesome stuff. Right, so I'm guessing, right, this first call we're just going to do a quick introduction of yourself, your
Okay.
background, where you've come from, the kind of stuff that you've done in the past,
Yep.
what kind of motivates you to get online and make money online, what's kind of pushing you to do it.
Yep.
And then kind of any questions that you have at this stage, because you already have kind of an understanding of how everything works, right? But any questions like that you've got that I can run through, and I can go through like a screen share and stuff right now on the call and kind of
Yep.
answer them. So I guess if we start off, because I've started recording it now.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, we're going to be doing this series of calls. It's called the I Am Apprentice, the Internet Marketing Apprentice. So what I'm hoping to achieve by doing this is give those of you that are watching who are just thinking about getting into internet marketing, or maybe you've already started, giving you an idea of how everything works through these calls. Now, my internet marketing apprentice here is Ryan.
Hi, guys.
So I've known Ryan for probably a couple of years now, yeah?
Yep.
And Ryan lives in Jakarta, the same as me. So we both moved, we've emigrated from the UK, yes. And
Thank
we're
God.
both permanently living in Indonesia, in Jakarta. Now, when I first met Ryan, he was already interested in internet marketing stuff. I believe the first time I met you, you were doing some stuff on Facebook for people in the army who had pensions, or they wanted to move their pensions over. So
Yes.
could you give us a bit more information about what you were doing back then and what you've done in the
Yeah.
past?
Excuse me. Yeah, perfect. So what I was doing back then, you can't do it anymore. But well, you can do it for some companies, but you can't do it for things like in the army. So my background is I'm ex-army. I got out. I then got into the world of finance. And back then, what John was talking about is that we were doing a thing called QROPS. Now, layman's terms, it means if you are from the UK and you're currently living abroad, it means that all the companies that you previously worked for when you were in the UK, possibly, there's a high possibility they have a pension pot there for you, which is now froze, and you will then get it when you're 65 or 70, but it'll be peanuts. And what
Yeah.
we're finding is there's a huge crash in UK markets, which we already knew was happening, but we kept telling people, look, this is happening. If you don't move your pension out of the UK, you're pretty much going to get nothing. Of course, some didn't believe us, and they've now ended up with nothing. I know guys who had 1.2 £1 million pensions. It's worth about 90 grand now, if they're lucky. So some guys missed out on it. So what I was doing was helping guys move it across, especially ex-forces guys, because I knew a lot of them were working doing private security in Iraq and Afghan, so they were listed as being out of the country because they unregistered for tax, so we can move it abroad for them, and then they can start trading. Can basically start being traded through like Royal London 360, those type of companies, and
And
grow
were you
from something
mainly
like.
doing this over the phone, or was it mainly done online, or how did it
Yeah.
work? How did you get these leads, and how
So
did you start them?
yeah, it was pretty much all done. The actual thing was all done over the phone, and then we would do like a call like this with the client because also they're overseas and they want to see us, So we would do calls like this. But to kind of boost it, what I was doing, I was just doing, I wouldn't say Facebook ads, my own version of Facebook ads because I didn't really know how to do it. What I mean by that is I was creating a post, putting a photograph in, creating a post with kind of basic hooks and lines and basic information. And I was posting them to the likes of ex-military groups, military groups, private security groups, close protection groups on Facebook and LinkedIn, and that was how I started generating interest. And then obviously, because that's kind of limited, what I would do to keep it flowing is I would, just say, look, if you can give me the names of 4 people who I can work with, to progress this that you could recommend me to, include us in an email, and then obviously that's how I kept building the kind of business that way.
Nice. Did you make
But
some good money from it?
yeah, we made some great money from it, absolutely great money. But then about 2 years ago, the government banned ex-forces from doing it. So I myself only got mine done the week before it was banned. I got mine finalised on like the Wednesday, and then that following Monday, it was then banned that you couldn't do it anymore. So I was like, the hair on my teeth covered it.
Close shave.
Yeah.
So you've obviously had a bit of background in marketing, and what are you actually doing at the moment?
So just now I'm trading currency, so forex for a Chinese company. I mean that's great money, but why I'm still always looking into other things. I've been doing it for about kind of 2.5 years now, full time. Um, I love it. I absolutely love the job. I don't want to leave it just now, but I do understand now that I'm doing the job, even though it's great money. There's a high pressure job. Every time it's hitting your stop loss, you're shitting yourself because it's a lot of money each time. So it's not. I know in that type of job, if you're working for a bank or Standard Chartered, or you're working for HSBC and you're trading, then your life's like a prison. You're just stuck to a desk trading non-stop. Mine's isn't actually like that. As long as we place the trades, make the money, you can do it from anywhere. The boss doesn't care. As long as we're in for events to meet and greet the clients, blah blah blah, it's fine.
But you've also got quite a bit of time on your hands now as well, and that's kind of why you wanted to get into affiliate marketing, right?
Exactly, that's exactly what was coming to next. I have loads of time on my hands. I mean, just now the markets are absolutely terrible. I'm not touching a thing, so I have all
Yeah.
the time in the world. And that's why I had always been looking into like affiliate marketing. But again, I kind of touched on it. I briefly, very basically understood it, but I never ever knew how to get it up and running.
Mhm.
And you always see these things online, buy this package and it does it, buy this package and it does this. And then there was a lot of ones that didn't work, and I was just kind of pulling my hair out. How do you know what works, And then when I
Yeah.
saw you do it and I actually know you, I was like, no way, I actually know Jono. I can see he's making dough, Let's see how this works with you.
Cool, cool. So do you understand like the technicalities of maybe like making a website, or you understand how URLs work? I mean, how technical are you
No,
as a person?
literally none of that. I understand none of that.
Right. Okay. That's good. That's good because I guess a lot of people don't understand that either. So that's actually an advantage for everybody watching too. Right. So have you got any questions? I mean, we met like a couple of weeks ago
Yeah.
in the mall, yeah, and we had a quick talk about this. But I guess since then you probably watched a few of my videos and you kind of getting your head around everything, right? So I guess you must have a ton of questions to ask.
Yeah, sure. So from watching the videos, I've gathered all the information, but I'm still kind of lost as to how a beginner starts. So
Mhm.
probably the same as all beginners that are watching this, they're thinking, right, I mean, putting aside that I have emails that are there on the list, they still they aren't emails who have interacted with it, so it's emails that are going to be like, why am I getting this email when I send it? You know, so if we take it, for example, the way most people would start, as if we don't have any emails and we're starting this afresh from, you know, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever.
Yeah.
It's basically just, how does it work that you get that out there? I mean, do I go online and I pick something that I want to sell, and then what do you then do? Do you then create a video to make you sell it? Or, I mean, do you guys have a video there that I include in it, which takes them through to me at the end? You know, I still don't understand how any of that works.
Okay. Well, there's a few ways you can do it. I mean, when I got started in 2017, I didn't have any additional money to invest in paid traffic at all. So
Yeah.
what I started doing is a method called launch jacking. And what that
Okay.
means is, I don't know if you're familiar with the launch calendar, which is called
Okay.
muncheye.com.
Right.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna open it up on my screen now. Hopefully you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, Ryan? Okay, no one can
No.
see your screen. Click to start sharing. Right, I'm going to click to start sharing.
Okay. Then I'll
Right.
make this bigger.
Hopefully you can see my screen now. It says
Yep.
Muncheye.
Okay.
Right. Okay, well, basically what this is it's a launch calendar. So pretty much every day of the week, you're going to
Yep.
see people launching these digital products, right? So the website's called muncheye.com,
Okay.
muncheye.com. And
Okay.
this is a calendar of all the launches that are coming up. Now, this is split into the left side and the right side. So all of the big launches are on the left
Yep.
side, and
Okay.
all of the launches are mixed up on the right hand side. So
Okay.
most of the launches on the left hand side you're going to see on JVZoo and ClickBank. But
Okay.
a lot of the launches on the right hand side are going to be they're going to have Warrior Plus launches in there as well. So what I used to do is I used to go through the launches mostly on the right hand side, because this is a mix of everything. And then I'd go and see if there's any names. See, these are all the names of the vendors that are launching these
Okay.
products. And I go and look out for some of the names, some of the popular names, like this guy here, Bill Hugel, he's pretty popular.
Okay.
This guy here, he's pretty popular. This guy here is pretty popular. You're probably asking, well, how do you know if they're popular?
Yep.
And that's pretty easy to find out. You can go over to warriorplus.com. Okay, and you'd need to sign up for an account with Warrior Plus. It's completely free. I know that you've already signed up for an account here, but you can open up Warrior Plus and you go to affiliates, this drop down
Okay.
menu here. You go down to contests.
Right.
Okay, and basically what you can do is you can just work your way through some of these contests and see who's on the leaderboard. So for example, this one here, Siphon Reloaded, this is a mid contest, but there should be a main contest. Here it is here, main launch
Okay.
contest. So if you click on this one,
Yep.
you open it up. Okay, this is going to give you the leaderboard of who's sending the most traffic and who's
Okay.
making the most sales. Now,
Excuse me.
I'm right at the top of this leaderboard, followed by Brendan and then a few other guys. But what you can do is if you look at the top 10 people on these leaderboards, you're probably going to start seeing a pattern. Okay, so
Okay.
this is one, if you just kind of mentally visualize some of the
Yep.
names that are on here,
Yep.
and then we can go and have a look at another leaderboard. Let's see, Sniper Profix Pro, this just launched.
Okay.
You can see there's some other guys on here like Glyn Koski. He was on that. Let me just go to individual
Yep.
leaderboard. You can see he was on that same leaderboard before. This guy
Yep.
was on that same leaderboard before.
Jason Fulton.
Yep, he was on there. He was on there. But basically, if you just make a note of the affiliates that are getting good sales
Yep.
on like 3 or 4 leaderboards, and
Mhm.
then you can go back to Muncheye and you can go and search for those names. So if we go and search
Okay.
for Glyn Koski, okay, we go and search for Jason Fulton, we go and search for Victory.
Yep.
On Muncheye, you just scroll through here and you're pretty certain to see these guys' names at least once a month, because everybody
Okay.
tends to launch every single month. So if we just go through here,
There's Mike McKay at the top. Mm.
yeah, Mike McKay, he's another one. Let's go through
Joshua
here.
Zamora on the left.
Yep. So that's going to be 29th of August. So you can mark that down in your calendar that this
Okay.
guy's going to be launching on 29th. And because he's doing well on the leaderboards, it
Yeah.
means that his launches, when he goes to launch a product, they're
Yeah.
going to be getting a lot of support, which means if you go down the route of doing the free method, which is called launch jacking, like I kind of explained before,
Yeah.
what you're going to do here is you're going to be asking Joshua Zamora for a review copy, and hopefully you
Okay.
can get this review copy at least 3 or 4 days before it launches. Now, once you have that review copy, you can
Yeah.
make a review video and you
Okay.
can put it onto YouTube. So,
Okay.
for example, if we just look at some of these launches that are going on here, like this one here, Vid Creator Max with a K. If I just go to
Yeah.
YouTube and I just search for Vid Creator Max review. Hopefully I've spelt it right. You can see that all of these guys have already got a review video up there. This guy did it 7
Okay.
hours ago. This guy did it 18 hours.
Yeah.
And the point here is to get your review video up there at least 24 hours before it goes live. So it's going to go
Okay.
live on the 12th, which is today. And then you're going to do, I learned how to do some things to my video to get them right to the top spot. Now, what
Okay.
happens during a launch, if this is a popular person who's getting good results like Joshua Zamora on
Yeah.
these leaderboards, then you'll find that all of these other affiliates, when he launches, they're going to send out an email to their email list to say, hey, there's this awesome product which is called Vid Creator Max that's
Okay.
launching today. Go and check it out. And what a lot of these affiliates do is they don't have any more information about the launch. They just send their subscribers directly to the sales page. Now,
Okay.
usually on a sales page, it's called blind copy. So the copy on the sales page doesn't tell people exactly what the product does. So
Okay.
what a lot of these people do, a lot of these subscribers, they're confused about what the product does. So they go over to places like YouTube and Google, they type in the product name and then the word review, like this one here, and they
Yeah.
go and look for review videos that's going to give them more information about this product, right?
Yeah.
And if you have a review copy of this and you do a good review and you offer some good congruent bonuses, it means that those people, after watching your review, they see your bonuses, they see the amount of effort that you've put into making this review.
Yeah.
And then they go down to your description and you can see
The
they have a
links there.
link here, right? And this is embedded with their affiliate link, which then goes to the sales page via your affiliate link. So when they buy this, and if you
Yeah.
incentivize this with bonuses, there's a high chance they
Yeah.
are going to buy it. You get
Okay.
credited with the sale. Now, this is a method that's called launch jacking, and you don't need to invest any money into this because YouTube's completely free. The
Okay.
only issues that you have is getting a review copy from these people. So to do that, what I usually do is if we open up this launch on Munchai here,
Mm-hmm.
you can see you've got the details here. You've got the vendor name, you've got the product name, you've got when it launches, what time it launches, the commission rate, and all that stuff. And then you have this
Yeah.
link here, which says JV page. So if you
Okay.
click on this link next to JV page,
Yep.
it's going to take you through to the JV page. Okay, well, what the JV page is it's a list of information for affiliates like you and me that want to promote this launch. So you can
Okay.
get your affiliate links here for this particular launch. You can watch a demo video. You can get all the information about the funnel here. You can get all the information about the contests and stuff like that,
Okay.
and what each of these upsells does. So it gives you a good foundation on which to make your review video. Now,
Okay.
to get a review copy, well, first of all, you need to sign up for your affiliate link. And then
Okay.
if you scroll down to the bottom of the JV page, what you can find down here is the contact details for the creator of this project. And you can see there's two people here. There's Joshua Zamora, and then
Yep.
there's this dude who I actually haven't heard of. But you can either go and contact Joshua Zamora on Facebook, you can send him a message, or you can send him a Skype. What I recommend that you do here is, because these guys, when they're going to launch, they get bombarded with people asking them for review
Yep.
copies and to approve their link and stuff.
Yep.
You need to do something that makes you stand out a bit. So what I found is if you take your cell phone You
Yeah.
put it in selfie mode and you make a video application rather than a written application.
Yeah.
So you just grab your phone, you say, "Hi Joshua, my name's Jono. I'm looking to promote your launch of what's it called? Done for You Suite on the 29th of April, no, August. I'm going to be promoting this via my YouTube channel, and I have, 30 subscribers or 50 subscribers. I was wondering if you could give me a review copy, and so I can make my review. Please let me know." And then just upload that short video to YouTube, and then give him the link. Send the link to him via Skype and Facebook. And obviously, because he's seen that you've put in some additional effort to try and get that review copy, he's
Yeah.
probably going to give you a review copy because he knows that you're
Okay.
serious about this, right? So
Okay.
that's what I found is an easy way to get a review copy, a pretty surefire way to get one. And that's basically how I started out. I just used to go through Munchai. I used to look on the leaderboards, see some of the big names, the launches that are going to be popular, meaning there's going to be a lot of traffic flying about.
Yeah.
And then I hit these guys up for a review copy. So that's how I started out. I was just purely doing affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products using YouTube review videos.
Okay.
Now, after that, I went on to launch my own product, but this is kind of 8 or 9 months down the line.
Okay.
Because ultimately, I mean, the end game here is building up your email list, right?
Yeah.
Now, the most effective way to build up your email list is to launch your own product, because
Okay.
whenever you launch a product, every single person that buys that product from you gets integrated into your autoresponder via the platform that you launch on. So for example, you
Okay.
launch the product on Warrior Plus,
Yeah.
there's an integration setting inside of Warrior Plus so that whoever buys that product, their
Yeah.
email address of that buyer would go automatically onto your autoresponder. So it's
Okay.
a very fast way to build up an email list. I mean, you can make 1,000 sales in, say, I don't know, 12 hours, not 12 hours, in kind of 3 days, maybe you can make 1,000
Okay.
sales. Every single one of those people, those thousands of people, are going to go through
Alright.
onto your autoresponder. And
Okay.
all of those people that bought it, they are qualified as a buyer, right? And there's a big difference between somebody joining your email list for free and
Yeah.
somebody joining your email list because they bought something from you.
Correct.
A buyer is generally going to buy something again and again and again. So
Yeah.
those are very, very valuable subscribers. And the best way to get those subscribers onto your email
Yeah.
list is by launching a product. And the other good
Can I
thing
just
about
interrupt
that,
there for two quick questions,
yeah,
just so we don't go
go
too
ahead.
far ahead.
Yeah.
One is how would I then launch something like from your screen now? How would I launch it from there through Warrior Plus? And question number two is when you were saying give them bonuses, how do I give
Yeah.
them bonuses?
Okay. I'll talk about the bonuses first because that's kind of directly related to affiliate marketing with review videos, right?
Okay.
Okay, so what I do when I make my bonuses is I go through the product. So I've got a review copy from the vendor. I'll
Yep.
go through the product and I'll try to see if there's anything missing, right? And this is quite easy to do with softwares because most softwares, they're just a software, right? They don't come
Okay.
with any kind of training. So what
Yep.
I can do for a bonus is I can do like a quick start guide. I can make a quick start guide showing people how to use the software.
Hmm.
And then if there's no other training inside the software, I can make another kind of, I don't know, 5 to 7 minute tutorial showing people either how to make money from the software.
Okay.
Okay, so how to use the software to make some money. And
Mhm.
also, if it's like a page builder software or something like that, I can show people maybe 2 different ways to get traffic to that software. Okay, so
Okay.
already there, I've already got 3 custom bonuses that are directly related to that particular software, right?
Okay.
And all I do to make those bonuses is I just record a screen capture video of me going through the software, for a quick start guide. And it's
Yep.
literally going to be a 3 to 5 minute video. And boom,
Okay.
you've got yourself a custom bonus. The
Using like
same thing for the
Screen-O-Matic or
traffic.
something.
Yeah, well, I actually use a screen recorder, which is called OBS Studio. Okay,
Okay.
it's an open source software. It's completely free. I'll try and fire it up right now. Hopefully it won't cause any issues with our webinar going on, but it looks like this. So basically, you can record your screen at the
Okay.
same time as recording your webcam, and the webcam kind of shows up down here. And it's very
Okay.
easy to do. I think I've done some tutorials on using OBS, but you set it up, and then you go into the settings, you go to the output, and then you choose where you want these files to be recorded to on your computer. And
Okay.
then once they finish recording, then you just take that file and you upload it to YouTube. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
So you can use that software to record these custom bonuses, to record any training videos, to record your review video, you know.
Yep.
Also, me and Brendan, we released a product around 2 or 3 months ago, which is a collection of 80 different bonuses that people can use as part of their promotion. So they're kind of ready to go bonuses.
Okay.
And they cover a wide variety of things, from traffic, from monetization, from list building, you know, and then all the different social media stuff as well. So you just need to pick and choose which bonuses are going to be congruent to the product that you're promoting, and then you can use kind of 4 or 5 of those bonuses. If you just
Okay.
want to get started straight away and you don't want to make your own bonuses, you can always do that. So I'm going to drop a link down below this video to that product of 80 bonuses that people can use if they want to.
Okay.
So that's kind of how to do the bonuses. Your other question about launching a product, we can probably talk about this in a month or so's time once you've
Yeah.
understood, once you started to get some traction doing just affiliate marketing, because
Yeah.
that's where all of the technical stuff comes in, because you need to create some kind of product, be it a software
Okay.
or a training course. You need to have that
Okay.
ready. And then we need to get into making a sales page, getting the sales
Okay.
copy made,
Oh, yeah, that's going to be
you know,
months
making
away.
it. Yeah, well, it could be a few months. It depends how fast you want to get started with this, but ultimately, that's where you want to be headed to,
Yeah.
because you'll find as soon as you launch a product, within the space of kind of 5 or 6 days, your email list will go from maybe, I don't know, 100 people to, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 people. So by the next time you do your next promotion, you're going to
It's still going to
send
get.
an email list, you're going to send a
Yeah.
newsletter out to that list,
Okay.
to your review video, to your
Yeah.
bonus page or whatever, and then you'll find that you'll make a ton of money just in one promotion.
Okay.
But we can get to that first. But everything all interlinks. Like what I'm teaching you about making these review videos, that's something that I still do today, even with my email list, because I send my subscribers to my review video so
Yeah.
that they're not going to go and search on YouTube for somebody else's review video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah. That
still
makes
do
sense.
that even
Yep.
right now today. So you can get started just doing review videos, ranking them on YouTube, and making money from that. And I'll show you also a way that you can start building your email list from those people that buy that product via you. There's a way that you can
Yeah.
do that as well. It's kind of a slower way to do it than, well, it's obviously a lot slower than launching a product, but
Yeah.
you will start building up your list doing that. And then this is something that you're going to be carrying on doing. Even when you have an email list of like 20, 30, 40,000 people, you're still going to be making a review video.
Yeah. Perfect. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not naive. I know it's going to take time to build this up. I have plenty of time. I have all the time in the world basically. To at least be consistent enough to take 2 3 days out a week to do this. I know it's gonna take me ages at first to learn it, because just so anyone who's watching this, I am completely new to this. So
Yeah.
in case you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, Ryan understands what Jono's saying, it's going to be easy for him. I don't understand what Jono's saying, it's going to be hard for me. Like I'm actually in the same boat as you. I'm still
Yeah.
taking all this in. And I'm like, so right now I'm in a position where I have a jigsaw and someone's dropped all the pieces on the floor. And now
Yeah.
I'm just like, right, I can see all the pieces. I know that all the pieces are here because I've counted them. But
Yeah.
how the hell it's going to take me ages to actually make a jigsaw. So that's kind of the position I'm in right now.
Yeah. I
Just for
can
anyone
relate.
who's new watching this, that's what I'm like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way of describing it, actually, all the jigsaw pieces on the floor, because I know what you mean. I was in the same position like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I kind of knew how everything would work, but I needed to put it together. And that's kind of the thing that takes a bit of time, and that's a big
Yeah.
misconception as well, because a lot of people buy these products, they expect results to happen in the next 12 hours or 24 hours, but it doesn't
Yeah,
work that way. You know, you need to
yeah.
get your
I'm
head
not a
around it.
millionaire after a day. It must be a scam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
And that's
know
what ends up
it takes
happening. You
time.
know, people refund on these products. They think, oh, it's a scam because I didn't make,
Yeah,
you know, $500 in an hour.
yeah,
Uh, and it's partly our fault as vendors because that's the way we sell this. Because if we sold it and said to people, you know, it's going to take you at least 2 months of you know hard work, nobody's going to
yeah,
buy it. They're going to
yeah,
buy the stuff with the mansions in the background, you know, the helicopters and the
yeah.
fast
The
cars, and then you know
that
make
Ty
two.
Lopez.
Yeah, exactly. Make $1,000 in 20 minutes just by doing
Yeah,
this secret little loophole thing. That's the
yeah,
way. That's the way we sell it. But
yeah,
yeah, ultimately, there is work that goes into it, but it is a
yeah,
100% worth it. You know,
yeah,
once you get to that stage where you've crossed the stage where you've put everything together, you
yep,
have all of these bits in place, and you've got the momentum going. Then it's all, I wouldn't say downhill from there, but it gets easier. You know, the
yep,
hard work is always in the beginning, and then it just
yeah,
gets easier and more passive. So it's a
yep,
100% worth it. Once you make it over that hump or whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
you are going to be in one of the, what they call it, the 4%, because you know
yeah.
96% of people give up just going up that steep hill.
Absolutely.
They don't realize that once they get over that steep hill, then they've made it.
Yeah, they
So
don't realize. I think people like they always forget that when these things get hard and they get confused, oh, I don't know what to do. You know, there's always help there. You can always ask someone. You know, like obviously yourself, and then um, again, what people forget is that they think they'll say, "Oh, I'm going to have to keep doing this for a year in order just to make a grand or 2 grand or whatever," you know. But what they
mhm.
don't realize is if they give up, then they're going to be working the rest of their life. They're going to be
Yeah,
spending another 50 years, you know, to make what
yeah,
a grand, $2,000 a month in their job. It's like,
yeah.
why would you not just give up a year, you know, of being threaders, of being snapped? Oh, this is, you know, how am I going to do this? This is driving me nuts. But then at the end of that year, then it's obviously it's all gonna pay dividends, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of, well, in fact, most people, you know, after they go through school, they go through college, they're conditioned into this mindset of, I need to be paid for the hours that I put into this. And that's why they
Yeah,
get a day job. You know, they get paid
yeah,
like what, £8 an hour, £12 an hour. And
yeah,
that's how they work. You know, they trade their time for this money.
yep,
But with working online, with building up an online business, you need to be prepared to put in all of this time and all this work
yep,
without getting paid for it. The money
yeah,
comes later on. And you need to have that mindset where you're not going to give up on it. You understand that it is an online business. You got to treat it like an online business. Results aren't
yep,
going to happen overnight. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to take you on under my wing, because I know that you have that entrepreneur mindset and you will make it happen, you know, no matter
yeah,
how hard it might seem. So
yeah,
I'm 100% confident that we're going to get you some insane results doing this. But it is going to take, well, probably a couple of months from now.
yep,
You might start seeing results in the next few weeks if you start
yep,
implementing it. But ultimately, you're going to be completely financial free in the next kind of 6 to 8 months, I hope.
yep,
And
yeah,
anybody watching this and taking action on this as well, hopefully, if you put it into action, you're not just watching it, but you put it into action, it's going to happen for you too.
yeah. And if yeah, and on top of that, I mean, just to reiterate and go through what John just mentioned there. I mean, if you aren't getting results, don't just give up. You know, if you're doing what it says online and something's not working, then there's always something that just needs tweaked. You know, so I would say just
Mhm.
go on to guys like John and say, look, I'm doing everything. It doesn't seem to be working the way I thought. You know, this is
Yeah,
what I'm doing, A, B, C, D. Can you pick out what I'm doing wrong? Okay, it's this. You know, just don't give up. You're always going to have problems. Just tweak it and fix it. And for anyone watching
absolutely.
this, you know, I know Jono personally, and I know that he is making good money. You see videos, you know, Ty Lopez is a prime example. I mean, the guy was pretty much homeless, and he borrowed money to
Yeah.
then, you know, do a shoot in a mansion and got people on board when he didn't have any money. Like, I actually know Jono, and I know he is making good money from this. It's not just
Yeah.
bullshit screenshots and blah blah blah. So you know,
Mhm.
that's why as soon as I found that Jono was doing this as well, I thought, ah, brilliant! You know, finally someone that I can actually trust to show me this and go through the method.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess this kind of concludes this first call.
Yep.
I'll give you a bit of homework if you want,
Yeah. Go for
and that
it.
is to make your first review video. So you need to research what we talked about on the call, go through the
Yeah.
leaderboards, see who's going to
Okay.
be launching in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Go and choose a product, go to the JV page, go and get your affiliate link.
Okay.
If you have any problems getting your affiliate link approved, then send me a message and I'll help you out. Try and get a review copy using that selfie video technique that I
Okay.
told you.
Yep.
If you're still having problems getting a review copy, because I know it's difficult in the very beginning when nobody knows who you are, send me a
Yep.
message and I'll help you to get a review copy. And then
Okay.
hopefully by the time we do the next call, you'll have
Yep.
made your first review video, and then we
Okay.
can talk about it on the next call, and I can give you some pointers, and
Brilliant.
hopefully you'll make some money from that review video as well. So that's kind of the homework. It might
Okay.
sound like
No,
quite a
that's
lot,
good.
but it really isn't.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. And actually, I like that because if you didn't give me a task, then I'm still going to go away from this call like what do I do now? How do I move forward? You know, I would still be none the wiser. You've shown me all the stuff, but still none the wiser how I actually make my first move from here. You know, but now that you give me
Yeah,
homework, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect because now I know what to do. I can just go and create that and start from there. And I know that there will be stuff that I get wrong from that, but at least okay, at least you've done it now. Make the next one better. You know, and just keep progressing step by step.
exactly. Another good thing about you is you're not afraid to put your face on camera. You don't have this whole
Yeah,
stigma about, "Oh, I don't want my friends and family to see me."
yeah,
That's what a lot of people think, but the reality of it is none of my friends, none of my family have ever seen my YouTube channel. They've never seen my
yeah,
YouTube videos, and I have over
yeah,
40,000 subscribers, so it's not a
yeah,
big deal. But being able to take the step to go on camera is going to make a big difference,
yeah,
because selling stuff online, people are really paranoid about who they're going to trust.
yeah,
So if they just get a simple email from some unknown person saying buy this, buy this, buy this, they're just going to think, what the, I'm not going to
yeah,
buy anything from you because I don't know who you are. If you put your
yeah,
face on camera, they can relate to you, they can see what you're doing.
yeah,
There's They start to trust you and they start to buy stuff from you. So it's a
yeah.
massive advantage putting your face on camera. So it's a good thing that you're not afraid to do that.
Yep, perfect. Well, I think we're going to go away to Georgia soon, so I can do a good video there as well, you know, and do a review for when we're on holiday, which will be fantastic.
Yep, that'll be awesome. Just whenever you go away, just make like a little vlog basically, and tell
Yep,
people, if you want this kind of lifestyle for yourself, there's a link down below. It's going to show you everything to do.
yep,
And then you can just choose some product that you want to put below that.
yep. So there's a good question just as we're wrapping up here. So when you
Mhm.
said that there, and I choose the link to put on, now if I click one of these, let's say again, Joshua Zamora, just because we've been talking about, if I click him, does that go through to my Warrior affiliate, or does it come through his affiliate, or do you link the two together? How does that work?
If you just put your affiliate link below there, it would go to the sales page for that product. So if you're using Joshua Zamora's product, it would just go through
Yeah.
to the sales page for his product,
Okay, but then
which
register to
depending on
me
what
to my
product it
email address.
is, yeah. I mean, if you're going to make these vlog videos and put a link down below it, you need something down there. I mean, probably you want to put down there like an auto webinar or some kind of product that has a
An
webinar on there
explanation.
that's going to
Yeah.
explain to people from the
Yep.
very beginning exactly what they're going to be getting and how it works and all that kind of stuff. If you just
Yep.
send it to a sales page, people are going to get confused. They're going to think, why am I coming through to this sales page? What does
Yep.
this software even do? So
Yep.
if you're doing these kind of vlog things, there's a few good auto webinars out there. There's one by John Cristani,
Okay.
and he has the whole system set up. So your link will go to an auto webinar where he'll sell them onto a high ticket product, and then the buy button will go through your affiliate links. It's already kind of done. There's
Okay.
other what's called network marketing programs out there. There was one called MOBE, but that went down last year. There's other ones like the 4% Group, Wealthy Affiliate. They're all
Okay.
kind of network. So people buy into these programs and they're kind of self-liquidating programs. So they teach other people how to do the same thing. And then there's upsells in there as well. These upsells can go anything up to like $20,000 to buy it, and then you get a commission of that. So there's plenty of ways to do it, but ultimately, I mean, I know we talked about launching your own product, but ultimately, and I'm talking like maybe, I don't know, a year down the line, you want to start
Yeah.
putting your own high ticket product together, showing people exactly what they do from A to Z, and you can
Okay.
sell that for like upwards of $1,000, and then you can use your own product to
Yeah.
put down there. You know, that's where you want to be leading this to eventually. But
Okay.
we're just going to start step by step. We're going to start with the affiliate side of it. We're going to build up
Yeah.
your name as an affiliate. We're going to
Yeah.
get you launching your own low ticket product and funnel. Then we're
Yeah.
going to get you onto making your own high ticket products. So it's going to be, we're going to take you up the different levels, the affiliate
Yeah.
level, the product launching level, the high ticket level, the webinar
Okay.
level, you know, and,
Yeah.
and it, your income will increase with each stage, you know.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool.
That's
So
great. Nice one.
we're gonna wrap up this call now. If you got
Yeah.
any questions, for those of you that are watching, you can drop a comment down below on this YouTube video, and we'll try and get back to you and answer them. And on the next call, we're going to go through Ryan's YouTube review video, and I'm going to show
Yeah.
you some examples of other review videos and what to do
Yeah.
and what not to do and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that. Ryan, if you just let me know when you got time to do the next call after you've done your review video, then we can touch
Sure.
base again.
Yeah, that's perfect. And just on the review video, like I'm more than happy to be critiqued. Like, look, that was awful. You shouldn't do that. That was good. You should keep doing this. You know, I have no problem with being directly critiqued. You don't have to like tiptoe or anything.
Yeah,
Anyone that wants to comment, you don't have to tiptoe around me. They say, look, that was awful. That part bored me. You were waffling too much. You know, stuff like
yeah.
that. Anything at all, just fire away. It's fine.
It's good to have a thick skin, sir. All right,
Nice
mate.
one. Yeah,
I'll
cheers,
speak to
Fiona.
you on the next call then. Thanks for
Okay.
taking part in this, and see you soon.
See you soon, mate. Take care. Bye bye.
See you, mate.